Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Fluffy here. Second mukbang of the day. So here's what happened. I know in what did Will Smith say? What happened was I told you that I went with my daughter to lunch and she had that jewelry party, and that I ate non-Asian food early this morning. I had that Earl Campbell sausage because I didn't want to do 2 Asian foods in a row, although I could eat it 24/7, y'all know that. But I wanted to do the Chinese food. Well, I was going to do it on my phone and try to keep it really short. And when we got there, there was a section that had nobody. And right now, Besito has started the doggy mukbang before me. So there he is. Second time. Anyway, I sat in a section and she went back to the party. Well, it was her boss's jewelry party. And she saw me and I guess asked who I was or whatever, and she told them that it was her mom. And so she said, oh, well, she can join us. And you know, I was like, no. And then, well, no, I get credit for everybody that shows up. So I ended up going to the jewelry party, which made it impossible to record, and that was fine. I had a good time, didn't buy any jewelry, but it looked really nice. There were some pieces that I just absolutely adore that me and my daughter drooled over. And because she brought me and I didn't know her boss, she got a free ring. So that was even more of a perk. So my daughter is home. She is in the room. I asked would she say hi if I said, if she would say hi. And she said no. She's adamant about that. She has strong feelings about mukbangs. She does support me, encourages me. She's happy that I have something I feel strongly about. So even when we go to the Asian restaurants, when she thinks it will sound good on camera, she'll pick it out. But she does feel like it's a fetish, and that's okay. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, so I don't down her for that. So anyway, I don't know how awkward it will be knowing she feels that way, and she's like in the room. But so far, I feel okay. Anyway, what I have for you today. This is kind of what I would have done last night, although I would have probably made the tteokbokki, which is the spicy rice cakes, but I'll save that for another mukbang. What I have is, I know I told you that I make these, but you know me and the week that I've had, so it was easier. I kind of stole these from my wife because I don't think she's eating them fast enough. There you go. That's a good enough excuse for me, right? So it's those cucumbers that I like, that I learned how to make myself, but see, like I said, they're expensive. This was like $4, and that's to me, but it's worth it in convenience. And then ponytail kimchi, and I must admit I've already tried one. I tried it last night. I think I said that in the Earl Campbell one. The Omar cuts them up, doesn't leave them whole like I've seen. Who was it that ate it? Simply SSOL. She's eaten it. I think Kimmy's eaten it. Mommy Tang has eaten it. So, and I just kept wanting to try it because I thought, ooh, I like the radishes and all of that. So I have to love this, and I love it. Okay, it doesn't turn like cabbage kimchi does or anything like that. Okay, now for the star of the show, so to speak. I have 2 because I think I can eat 2 because I ate mine, and then my daughter really couldn't get more than. Kiddo, you can just nod. Oh, she's got her earplugs in. She may not be able to hear me. But I think she only got a couple of bites down, and she likes seafood, but she found this to be just too fishy. But I like it, so I bought a 9-pack or a 12-pack. But here is those cucumbers close up. Got full of juice. I got to be careful, y'all. Okay. Here is the ponytail kimchi. And I'll show you closer once I get this out. And this is, it's called chlorella. And I brought it up because every time I say that I'm going to do get you benefits and stuff, here it is. Doesn't that look good? It's a weird color. It's like green. And I brought it up on my iPad. It's not an iPad. It's a Kindle. Let's see if I've lost it since I let them. No. And this is not class, so I'm going to kind of skip around and try to get the highlights of it. It says, are you looking for an all-natural supplement that boosts your energy, supports fat loss, and helps detox heavy metals like lead and mercury? If so, a freshwater algae called chlorella. Now that I didn't know that it's freshwater algae. Maybe exactly what you need. It's native to Taiwan and Japan. It is a blue-green algae, and its cousin is spirulina, and I've heard about that. It contains amino acids, chlorophyll, beta-carotene, potassium, phosphorus, biotin, magnesium, and the B complex vitamins. Studies have shown that chlorella benefits the entire body by supporting health, hormonal function, promoting a cardiovascular health, helping to negate the effects of chemotherapy. Wow, I have two friends that are going through chemo and radiation, lowering blood pressure and cholesterol, and aiding in the detoxification of our bodies. So, I had heard a lot about chlorella before. So, iron, it's 202% of the Recordati-Mendi. B1, B6, wow. Radiation chemotherapy supports your immune system, promotes weight loss. Okay, let me drink the whole case the next 2 days. Makes you look younger. I'll go for that one. Here's no. All I need is this. See, it's beauty. Oh no, this is really good. Look, I'll hold it up here. Is that good light? Anyway, I thought I'd bring that up. If it's freshwater algae, I don't see why it smells fishy. I mean, it's really fishy. So let's get started, and I have ice water, although I must warn you, I have Diet Pepsi, but it's only part of one. It's about right here, so I'll just drink the rest of it because I had Diet Pepsi or Diet Coke, whatever they had at the restaurant. So, alright, I already bit into this one before I started filming because I couldn't take it, but I'm going to put it closer. Let's see, make sure it's, you know, me and juices on this computer. Look at that. I try to get my daughter to taste it, but she just won't. Like, she likes cabbage kimchi when she makes the kimchi soup, but she puts extra tofu in it and extra pork when she makes it. Because I'll eat all the ingredients in it. She likes the juice, the tofu, and the meat. Well, her fishing it out takes the longest. This is so good. So, what have you been doing since 4 o'clock this morning? Thank you so much for the rapid responses on my last video. I missed y'all too. That's why I did that last night. I thought, I've got to get on film. I've got to get on film. When I was away, oh no, it makes it really hard for me to film. I know that Kelly has her girlfriend, or her wife. I can't ever remember. And if you're a spouse, I find it kind of disrespectful to call them your boyfriend or girlfriend, but I can't ever remember. So Kelly, I'm sorry, but anyway, she likes her significant other will sit off camera and eat. It's just that my wife has only 3 days off, and I know she understands because she did that mukbang, and y'all, she swears that my wife's gonna have a cow if y'all see all that crap over there on that table, but I think I already did. That isn't even part of it, although we went through the other day, like, part of the things, remember I told you I had to take pain medication which I loathe. I kind of did a lot of cleaning and I went overboard, so it was a Norco week. It sucked because it kicks my ass and I hate it. It gives me the grossest feeling. I don't see how people get kind of high off of it and abuse it. I just don't get it. But anyway, did you enjoy your mukbang, boo-boo? None of this you can have. So if this promotes weight loss, I got chaga tea coming. My daughter kind of guilted me, and I knew I was supposed to order it again. So I did. It's coming. So, still excited about our retirement plans. I don't know if this year or next year we'll try to plan a trip up there. Over there or up there? I'm in Central Texas. We're trying to get to Northern California. So would that be up? I don't know. Does it really matter? And when we do that, Martin, Nikki, Mona, I would love to meet up with y'all. I would love to meet up with y'all. And anybody else that I can't remember who I watch. Kelly and Nana. Y'all live in Cali too, don't ya? Could you see us? Okay, you know what? This thing just slapped my glasses. So hang on while I do my glasses. But Kelly, Nana, Martin, and Mona, wouldn't that be great if we did one giant mukbang somewhere? That would be totally awesome. Maybe we could all pitch in and have a big old crab boil. We'd have to get my wife something else because she's really not into seafood. But something like that. We just throw all the food on the table and just go for it. That would be friggin' awesome. Let me know what you think. You see him? He hears me slurping. He's like, I sound like that and what I eat is good. Y'all were supposed to go to the grocery store. We were supposed to go to the grocery store after that party, but I was wore out, and maybe I'm still... Ooh. Ow. Ow, I just hurt my arm. Jet lag from last week or what, but it's actually been the first time I was out in a week and a half, almost. But I told my daughter I'm full, although I went to the Chinese buffet, and the second time in a row I didn't overdo it. Last time scared shit out of me. I was miserable. I shouldn't be out going. I had to tell my wife she'd stop by the store because little man there was out of the wet dog food. He had his last one during the day, and I had asked my wife did she feel like stopping by the store. And because of the Blue Lives Matter and the atmosphere, her warden had instructed all the officers to be careful and try not to go anywhere in uniform because black gang group in prisons declared a war on officers, and so to be careful about going out. Well, she's still, it was supposed to be just for September that they declared it, but she's still kind of nervous, so she doesn't really like to stop. But there's a small town on the way that's God-fearing, gun-toting type of country town that I don't think would tolerate that kind of activity. So she feels fairly safe stopping there, so she did. So she got some dog food, and she goes, well, you're going to go to the store tomorrow, right? And I'm like, yeah. And she said, okay, and we talked, but I can't remember if she wanted something specific that we don't have, so I'm hoping not. Because I'll feel real bad, because I told her to concentrate on things that she needed for work, snacks and stuff. So she bought bananas, and I think we have stuff for salads, and that's what she's been taking. So I feel bad. We're supposed to be watching Dead Files, and we love Dead Files. We love Ghost Hunters. Y'all, I've talked about this before, and I don't know if she can hear me. It'll make her grin. My daddy hid my glasses. He does this kind of stuff all the time at my mother's house. And every night before I go to bed, because these are life to me. When I soak in the bathtub, these stay on. The only time I take them off is when I'm washing my hair and washing my face. And as soon as I rinse off, they go back on. And it's frustrating because then they fog up because my skin's hot. But this is life for me. So every time I go to bed, they come off. They go right by my CPAP machine. So we're getting up, and I slept till the last minute. My daughter comes in and wakes me up. And one-eyed, I go to the bathroom, and I come back out, and I start looking for my glasses. And my daughter's like, what are you doing? I said, I can't find my glasses. Can you look underneath the bed? Because I can't get down there. So she looks. She goes, no, Mom, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, we looked all over. We moved the blanket. We moved the pillows. They weren't there. And I was about to tell her, I can't go with you. I'm not leaving this house without my glasses. Because I tip over. Balance is worse. So at the last second, I don't know what we said or what, but I'm like, this is ridiculous. We turn around, and there they are, folded up like they had been on the nightstand. You know, the things folded in, sitting pretty as you can be right there where we had just looked. I kid you not. I will put my hand on a stack of Bibles right now and swear to you that that's what happened. So, how bizarre is that? So, she's having ramen too, but she doctored hers up with egg and so even though I told her that, I doubt she'll try it again. I just got that look. At least she didn't use it to shake her head. When she doesn't approve of something, she looks at me real serious and then goes. And sometimes when I know she's thinking that, I'll shake my head like, no. I don't even have to say it. I'll just go, like, no. And she'll just look at me and go, no. And she doesn't verbally say no, but just that look, like, no. She tells me all the time that she had no chance of coming out normal. But having a normal mom, a regular mom, wouldn't that be boring? Never boring in our house, trust me. Y'all need to try ponytail kimchi. I guess they cut it up so that it will fit into a container better. Because, I mean, I've never really seen it at the stores, but like I told you, I've seen it on videos, and it's always whole. And these don't have the ponytails, unless that's what this is. Let me taste it. Is that just really... It's the ponytail, because that's not green onion. Woo! Ponytail. It's salty. Woo! So, I've got some chocolate tea. My wife learned about turmeric. I only thought there was turmeric, right? But there's one called turmeric with an R. So it's turmeric with R, turmeric. And I was like, well, order some. So she ordered 2 different kinds, and the first one, they looked like giant slugs. So we'll see what she does with them. It was not like the cutting up the watermelon incident. She won't do anything. Hopefully she will. She was really excited about it, so. I noticed I was breathing real heavy during the Earl Campbell sausage video. Did you notice that? What was that all about? I didn't notice it when I was filming. I didn't feel like I was, but I obviously was. So we'll see if I'm doing that in this video. Okay, you're all about to see because I can't take it anymore. I really use this ice water for reaching an itch on my ankle. I've been doing that a lot lately. You know, told you before, your fibromyalgia pain can come as burning or itching, and for me it's itching. So, fix that. I don't think I've swatted a single fly with it. You see him? Little man, I can't feed you algae, boo-boo. Can't feed you no algae. No algae. I don't know what these are. It doesn't say algae with bacon, but look at these. You see. What the hell is that? Looks like ham pieces or bacon. It tastes like bacon. Maybe shrimps, because there's a picture of a shrimp in the front. I don't know. Let's look at the ingredients. So, I don't know, y'all. Some of y'all have been asking for the spicy noodle challenge with me and my wife. She agreed to do it, but, you know, things got crazy during these last few days off, so it just didn't happen. And as you can see, I didn't even film, not even after she went to bed. So she's not off again until Thursday. So that would be the soonest. I'm going to have to go to the store and buy another package because, you know, I didn't want to buy more than one because I had only been planning on doing it because at first she said no, she didn't want to do it. Now she does. I know y'all have been wanting to see her. Do you want me to wait? Get another package and do it with her? Or do you want me to go ahead and do it? Go ahead and vote down here. I'll look on this video to see what y'all think. Last time I did this, I got 2 votes. And they got to watch what they wanted to. That was my Superfly and my Super Rainbow Queen. Superfly gave me a shout out. It was during her whisper thingy and I didn't hear it, so because usually I go eek. Somebody said my name. So I thank her for that. Her son and her husband are the same as my daughter, not really wanting to get involved in the mukbangs, and that's okay. This is not turning out to be as awkward as I thought it would be. And she's got her earphones on and she's on her iPhone. I think I've shown you one of these close up. It's really that exciting to see a cucumber. Oh, damn. On the floor. I've got 2 TV trays set up like I normally do when I do a regular mukbang. Not the cheaty ones where it's just the one table turn. I went to show you and it fell between both places. Nobody's touching it, so... we'll try it one more time. If I lose the second one, forget it. I love y'all, but I'm not going to waste them. They're not bad. It's, you know, they call them a Kirby cucumbers. That's what they use when they make the cucumber kimchi. Salty, salty stems. Okay. In case some of y'all want to screenshot that to check it out. If you like seafood, I really think you'd like it because, like, when you eat, like, the spam musubi or the kimbap, you know, the sushi rolls, the Korean ones, that the nori, the seaweeds on the outside, and you taste the kind of seaweedy. You don't on this one. You taste the seafood, and maybe part of that seafood. Cito, where are you going? Part of that seafood taste is maybe the algae, but I don't taste that. I don't taste the algae part because I might not eat it. Been trying to move around a lot more, and I don't know about the other mukbangers or YouTubers. I know a couple have said that it's more time consuming or difficult than what you would think, you know, especially like for me in the beginning. You know, how hard would it be? I mean, speaking and things like that, getting your point across where it entertains people and you make them want to come back to you. For me, that wasn't even hard because, I mean, in the beginning I thought I had to be Miss Prim and Proper, and then my daughter said that I was kind of monotone, and I kind of watched it and I thought, well, not so much monotone, I guess, is that it's my, when I first meet my new warden type of personality, you know. And I thought, no, I need to, you know, Mommy Tang lets it all hang out, so to speak. I just be more natural. And apparently it's worked because y'all say that you enjoy my company, so I'm happy about that. But the other part of it, setting up, what are you going to eat? Where are you going to eat? What are you going to wear? You know, trying to prepare meals that I can prepare for myself. And even this, my daughter did for me. She got all this for me because I've really been worn out this past week and getting back on my feet, and I feel pretty good, so please don't feel sorry for me. I'm good. But trying to think, it can be exhausting, and I just really didn't realize how exhausting that it would be. And I've been at this since June. This is my Mukbang 31, and I've got at least, what, 5 vlogs, plus the note to Mommy Tang, which she's not back on yet, but I'm hopeful. That's a lot. That's a lot of activity for someone who doesn't do a lot of activity. And sitting around is not good either, and I've admitted that. You know, I cannot do things that I know are going to hurt. I have a hard time with that. And, you know, I don't know if it's because I'm a sissy lala or it's the fibro. I don't know what it is. I mean, this fibro is what makes me be in pain, but what keeps me from doing things that will cause me pain. So I try to get out and do stuff, and we were going to go to lunch and then go to the store, but I come out of that restaurant, I was full. Not stuffed, gross stuff, but I was full, you know, talking to the people and everything. And my daughter's like, you really don't want to go to the store, do you? I'm like, no. And so we thought about things that maybe my wife might need between now and tomorrow, and I said, well, she needs creamer. She goes, no, she picked some up for herself last night because they unloaded the groceries and I didn't see what she had purchased. And somebody gave me a compliment when my daughter introduced me to the ladies that were sitting at the table in front of me. She's like, there's my mom. And I waved hi, and one of the ladies goes, I didn't think you were her mother. You look way too young. I'm like, oh, I told her I should call me every morning. Call me every morning and tell me that. I really need to hear that. Because I think weight gain, smoking and weight gain kind of ages you. Because I'm the middle child. I think I've told you that before. Maybe some of you just starting out that don't want to go way back. Either one of my first 3, I think, videos, I mentioned 31 in. You kind of forget which mukbang in particular you said what, but I think I mentioned I was the middle child, and I have I mentioned it. My older sister who has the 2 younger children, and then my little sister has 4, the 3 sons, and then the my niece that's in Louisiana. And I'm the middle, but I look older, and then my oldest sister looks the youngest. She doesn't smoke, and she's not overweight. I think she's maybe 10, 15 pounds overweight, you know what I mean? But I don't see it, but she says she is. And then my younger sister, she goes up and down on her weight, but she smokes. And we both look older than my older sister, but then my little sister looks older than either one of us because she smokes. And that kind of ages your skin quicker, and we're kind of proof of that. She looks more like me. We look more like each other than my older sister. And every time you tell that to my little sister, she just gets all offended. She must think I look pretty bad. Excuse me, I'm going to go with the weight thing. Well, one of the things that me and my wife talked about, because we do want to travel back to Texas as often as we can, number one, afford, and, you know, whenever we just feel like going. I mean, I really don't want to go every time we turn around, because then we might as well have stayed here, but we will come back often. And one of the things that concerned her is that, like, every year that goes by, my fibro gets worse. And sometimes, even now, I don't feel like even traveling to Houston to visit. And so she's like, this is 6 years from now. What's to say that you really are not going to want to travel? And I'm like, well, I promise you that I will work on my health. Everybody thinks that if I lose weight, that's a miracle will happen. So we'll try that. I'll go for a miracle. I've already lost 20 pounds. And maybe it will take just a hell of a lot more than that to make me feel better, because I don't feel like there's been any changes. When I take the chaga tea, I feel better. So I'll be doing that. And my wife mentioned again, remember how I told y'all I was going to give in and try that expensive ass pill? Well, I managed for 10 days and not to order it. But I didn't. And she brings it up again last night. I really, really wish you try this stuff. Well, I will. And yes, this is chewed on, and I put it back. I'm the one who's going to eat it. So, nah. I don't want to hear anything on the comments. I can contaminate my own food, damn it. Damn it. All right, well, I'm almost done with my noodles. When I'm done, I will not eat the rest of this, but this is good. And apparently, if it does turn, because it's kimchi, it's going to take a long time because this tastes really good. The stems are, ooh, so salty. I'd love to put a few of those stems in my kimchi jjigae though. Anyway, thank you for stopping by. 35 minutes. Have a lot more subs. 150, y'all. I didn't think I'd do that. Yay! I know my yay sounds so fake, but it's not. If I say it like super loud like I normally would, scare the crap out of my dogs. And my daughter would turn and look at me like I was crazy. And I'm just a little crazy anyway, so. This was a pretty good mukbang. And anytime I eat Asian, I already had it for lunch. I don't mind it having for dinner. I could have it all the time. I've had kimchi soup for breakfast. Yes. And I've got to make, I've never made them before, steamed eggs. I know that, excuse me, Kimmy's made them a couple of times, and the first time I ever saw them was Mangchi. If y'all ever want to learn how to cook Korean, you go to her and look up her recipes. They look really good. But I also want to make the Korean omelet, where it's like scrambled eggs and you fold it into a square. I think you put at least soy sauce in there. I think I've seen Mangchi put fish sauce in there. I'll have to go back and look at her recipe, but make that the next time because I really want to make the tteokbokki. So anyway, don't forget to tell me on the comments if you want me to go ahead with the spicy noodle challenge or do you want me to wait for the wife. And if you just say wait, then I know you want me to wait, or go for it. It means do it now, to go ahead and do it now. And if that's the case, then I will do it in the next couple of days. Don't really want to eat it late at night. You know what I mean? The Earl Campbell sausage kind of gave me heartburn for the night. I was able to go to sleep, but boy, it was, you know. So I'm getting old. Oh, I used to eat anything I wanted anytime I wanted. So anyway, God bless everybody. Positive vibes out to every one of you out there. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I know I haven't been back. Exactly last Saturday I had the pozole, didn't I? Oh my God, I've never gone that long without doing a mukbang, so I really apologize, y'all. I'll try not to let that happen again, but you know, life happens and you try. At least I don't feel so bad. Like I said, it was a couple of mukbangers who haven't put one out either. I like to put them out on the weekends because some of your bigger YouTube channels, they kind of take the weekends off, and I don't blame them. So I tried to give y'all something new to watch. So I try to put some out on the weekend, and because my weekends don't really matter because the wife isn't off every weekend. Hers just, you know, hers are different ones all the time. It's this rotation thing, so she won't be off again till Thursday. So now that I've done a mukbang in front of my daughter and it wasn't that awkward, I'd probably do some more during the day. So if we don't have things going on, I really enjoy her company. You know, when you get to this age, you're still their mother, you still worry about them, you still want to hear from them. You know, she'll be 33 in November, but she's still my kid, and I love her and I worry about her, but it's more friendship, you know, when the days are good and you're not having to worry about them or they're not sick, and it's just an everyday thing, and I enjoy it. I love her very much and I enjoy it. So shout out to my niece out there and her gang in the office in Louisiana. Hope y'all are still sticking with me. Are you going to take advantage of her home gym in her garage? Niece of mine, do you have it up already? You can let me know in a text. And anyway, again, God bless everybody. Positive vibes out to you all. Have a great rest of the weekend, and I'm hoping to I'm shooting for 2 more mukbangs before Monday, but at least 1 more. Okay, so if you think this is too many, space them out. Okay, y'all take care. Bye.